Hey, welcome to our E3 expectations video. Welcome.
Everyone went apeshit because the Xbox One apparently failed epically, and I don't really personally see that. Either do you.
You're way too over there.
Your breath smells.
Does it really? What about if they unload 6 exclusives?
That would be amazing.
They go, hey, here's the system, here's 6 exclusives. So Sony could do that and just blow it away. But what happens if Microsoft all of a sudden goes, you know, remember we mentioned the online fee, the used fee that you would have to pay to play a used game? Yeah, we made that up. It's not happening. By the way, here's some Halo 5. What if they go, by the way, here's the 8 IPs that are brand new, and here's the rest exclusives. How do you guys feel now? Like, what happens when they go, here's a new Gears of War, and it looks fucking insane?
There's also another game that we know that kind of disappeared off the face of the earth that Rockstar was working on that could turn its beautiful head.
You played Shadow of the Colossus HD on PS3. Amazing. You absolutely loved it. You loved it like I've never seen you love a game. Now, Last Guardian is their follow-up, and it's kind of fallen off the map. They haven't said anything. What if that... Well, obviously, I have a feeling they've upgraded to PS4 status, and it's an exclusive, and guess what? Here it is. Boom.
Let's hope.
There's some giant things they can just throw at us right now. What do you want to see at E3 from Xbox? Go.
I think Xbox already showed the hardware.
Yep.
It showed what it could do, like entertainment-wise, TV-wise.
And how impressed were you?
I was impressed because it's a new console and I could see the potential. I want them to be very clear about always, like, every 24 hours you have to be connected to the internet.
What does that mean?
And also used games, that's got to be more cleared up.
Yep.
And also they got to do what Sony did in part 1 of their conference couple months back, is they got to show those 15 exclusives.
See, the thing about exclusives is we don't know anything until the moment they go, here it is. What I need Microsoft to do to feel like I'm going to go and get the Microsoft system first is if they literally come out and say GTA 5 on Xbox One, here it is, first 6 months. You can play it on PS3. This is history, always repeats itself. So don't think all of a sudden that Rockstar wouldn't do this. They paid $50 million last time for that one year.
If they have the funds to get the Call of Duty stuff, they have the funds to get the Rockstar stuff.
There's one other thing that Microsoft has up its sleeve. They have Rare up their sleeve still, but has Rare really proven themselves since the 64? I'd say absolutely not. They haven't done anything. That's how Xbox is going to win this. They need not just Halo, because I feel like Gears and Halo is still kind of all they have. There's always that sneaking suspicion that they have something that is just going to elevate them, and they've always come through in the past with that.
You can't count Xbox out yet. You just can't.
Absolutely not. I also think the people who are going to win E3 are going to have the best online capabilities. So I don't care so much about the games because I know that I'm going to own both systems, but which one I'm going to use more is my question.
Right. Honestly, that's Microsoft's, as a whole corporation, best move they've ever done. Not to make Xbox, but Xbox Live.
No, Xbox Live is the best thing they've ever done.
Ever. Honestly, I don't think it is Rockstar.
So what do you think it is?
I think it's a new IP that we haven't seen. I think it'd be 1 or 2 or 3.
Do you think it'll blow us away?
Yes.
So yeah, that's your theory. My theory is they have something up their sleeve that it's probably obviously an exclusive title or it's exclusive time title.
Bungie's Destiny, we know, looks really good and everyone's excited about it, and we know it's not just on the Xbox or just the PS4.
Yeah, but we also don't know what the hell it is.
Right, and I'm thinking it's some sort of an MMO where you're going to be online all the time playing. Wouldn't you want a service that's more reliable like Xbox Live?
Yeah.
That you can connect with your friends playing that game rather than the PS4 with a free PSN?
I got a question for you. You're in the middle of Destiny.
Yeah.
You're playing it. You're online. Skype call comes in.
Yeah.
You Snapchat the window like they showed.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing.
Here's another thing. Snapchat Xbox friends list. Snapchat latest music. It's silly. Yes, it is. But isn't that kind of the way movies and sci-fi have said it would happen? Screens in the air that we'd physically touch and talk to, and we'd never hold anything again. Xbox Connect seems like it's this, and it's talking, and that's it.
I mean,
and why are people so against it? I don't fucking get it.
Because we got fucked so hard with the last Connect, because he showed it like that, and it's not that. So I don't blame people to question Microsoft. And you should question Microsoft, because let's not forget, this could totally come out and have the fucking red ring of death again. What happens if there's that fiasco? What happens if that happens?
Where's Ouya and the Steam Box in this all?
Ouya.
E3 is a big deal. Is it going to be there?
Ouya is going to be at E3.
In the parking lot, by the way.
It's not part of E3. It's open to everyone, to the public.
But it's in the parking
It's
lot.
across the street, yes.
How do you feel about that system at the moment?
Well, I feel the same way as I always have.
And Steam Box, $1,000. When you could probably get a PS4 for $500.
That is the first iteration of the Steam Box. I think there's confusion. That is not the Valve Steam Box. Valve is making a Valve Steam Box.
So you think
there's no details.
You still think Steam Box could come out and be a contender against PS4 and Xbox?
Yes.
I totally disagree.
If it's the price. If it's the price
yeah.
and it has that PC upgradable thing, yes.
Do you think that these companies are horrible at selling their products?
I think so.
Don't you think that they would benefit by going to Hollywood and getting like a Samuel L. Jackson to come out and go, this is the motherfucking Xbox?
I don't know why they don't do that.
Why don't they use some money?
They always get these old guys in suits that you know don't play games.
Now it's like Iwata coming out and doing his Nintendo Directs. Nobody gives a shit. Why are we listening to these old people when we ourselves are gamers and they are not? These are just marketing people.
Right.
Why don't they get people there? Why am I still talking about this?
I want like a celebrity or like some fat slot gamer like Gabe Newell to come out. Or even a better idea, get people that respect in video game journalism. Not us, but like Adam Sessler or Victor Lucas or Sean Hatton or just hire them. They're good speakers and they're knowledgeable about gaming.
What do you want to see from Sony? Anything?
Sony, I want them to answer to Xbox Live. And I think
bingo, that's it.
And I think Microsoft's going to take it this year. I think they're a huge underdog right now. And I think they're going to surprise.
I think The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
Is going to steal the show.
I think Zelda's going to be on Xbox.
At this rate, it's going to be on Xbox. Yeah. Last thing for me is where's Nintendo in all of this? And
well, they're not going to be there.
And I feel like exactly they're not even there. They're going to do these Nintendo Directs, so...
What a fucking weird, dumb move on that.
So all of you... By the way...
New consoles coming out...
They could sell it really well. They just go, here's Metroid, here's Zelda, here's Mario, here's a new Donkey Kong. Boom, here's 4 exclusives, here you go. Whatever. By the way, that name, horrible.
Xbox One?
Yeah.
They can call it fat treat, I don't care. No, seriously, I don't care what they call it. Here's the fat dick, sir. You paid $400 for it. Thank you for buying this. I predict in the first 5 minutes, Bane's going to come and break Microsoft's back. And then the whole movie's about Microsoft recovery.
So if you guys like this discussion video, make sure you check out our Dark Knight Rises discussion video because we were so right in that video.
You got to check out the dates in that video. It was before the release of the film. We were so right it hurts.